Hey Sagittarius. Alright, let me get through my spiel and we'll get to your reading, alright? So, welcome to your weekly reading, Sagittarius. This video is for Sun sign Sagittarius, or for anyone that has Sagittarius in their natal chart, as well as anyone that was just drawn to the title of the video. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, so only take the messages that resonate with you and your situation. If you're new to this channel, my name is Michael, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If anything in this video resonates or does bring clarity to your situation, please thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel to grow, as well as helping to push this video to more Sagittarius in need of clarity. Alright, I'm fairly new to the YouTube platform, so I appreciate all of your feedback and support. And finally, to be notified when I post your readings, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Okay, now that that's done with, let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. So, I already pre-shuffled your cards, and how I do this style of reading is I do the first row is going to be your overall energy. The second row is going to be what you need to embody. And then the third row is going to be advice, details, or how the cards will, how this situation will play out. All right. So starting off, we have the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Death card. Okay. So now, I feel like the overall energy this week is you're growing. You know, you're trying to create your dream life. You know, you have put something, you've moved on from something, and now you're kind of in this state of, it's like going inwards for guidance. You're taking, I feel like there's some alone time going on right now for some of you Sagittarius out there. I feel like you're definitely moving away from something. Maybe it was like an old way of doing things, or an old lifestyle, but I feel like it's definitely, you're getting into this High Priestess energy, trying to basically, the High Priestess is all about, she is in control of her emotions, she acknowledges her emotions, you know, if you see the moon card, she's on top, the moon's below her, so she is in control of her emotions. She doesn't let her emotions affect her, but she is going inward for guidance. She's using her intuition. She is balancing, you know, between the head and the heart, and she's kind of just taking this time to really figure out what it is that she wants and what she needs. I feel like this energy for you guys this week is definitely like you are going inwards to figure out what it is you need to do to create this beautiful world around you. You know, the Empress she takes charge of her life. She has an empire. You know, the difference between the Empress and the Emperor is that the Empress, she takes charge and creates and leads with love. You know, she's very abundant, she's very fertile, she understands, you know, the basics of life, you know, that has the 12 archetypes on her crown, and she has her wand in her hand. So she's somebody that has learned a lot, and now from what she's learned and from her loving nature is able to create the world of her dreams and everything around her that's beautiful. So let's see what energy you need to embody for the week. We have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. You know, I honestly think I want to start doing it where I just pull all the cards at once so I can see the full energy. And then I also, let me just actually save these for now. Okay. So let's look at the overall energy. So yeah, for the overall energy of the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, it's definitely, I feel like the overall energy is like you guys you're standing from like a bird's eye view, basically. When I say that, I mean like it's like you've worked your way to the top of the mountain, and now you're looking at things from above. You know, it's like now you understand things from a different perspective. Maybe there was like an argument, or maybe there was some kind of, you know, because with this Queen of Swords and the Death card, it's kind of like, as well as the Five of Wands down here. Oh, sorry, not Five of Wands, Seven of Wands down here. it's all, this energy right here is like, I feel like the past energy is you were either battling with a decision in your head, you were battling with your insecurities, you were battling with, you were like having arguments within your environment with the people around you, or you just felt this very competitive nature with the people around you. And there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of just, it took a toll on your head. I feel like it took a toll on your energy and just like made you really drained. Um, and now it's like after this fight or this period of just being in your head a lot, I feel like you're getting to this Queen of Swords. And now the Queen of Swords, she wears a hat, she wears a crown with butterflies on it, and it's all about, she's transformed herself. She has learned a lot, and she's a little bit defensive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like not so much defensive, but protective. She's protective of what she has. She's protective of, everything she's worked for, and she's willing to take on anyone that tries to, threaten her throne. She's like, listen, you're not gonna take anything from me. I know, I've learned a lot, and I know where my worth is. So yeah, I definitely feel that energy with the Death card. And then I feel like this led to this energy. It's like the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the High Priestess. I feel like this realization, because I feel like it was like you guys realized something. You went through some kind of period of time that was very like you were going inwards a lot. You were thinking a lot. You were maybe thinking about a old situation or an old fight or an old argument, or yeah, I feel like it was something like that. And then with the King of Cups, even though it was like you were in this rocky situation, you were still able to keep calm and like have control over your emotions in some sense. The King of Cups, if you look, he's sitting still. Meanwhile, the waters around him are rocky as hell. So it's like you're embodying that energy now of being like, you know what, even though that shit is a little havoc right now, and things are all over the place, I still have control, and I still have the strength to remain in control. And then this Ace of Cups, I feel like this Ace of Cups, it's like, I feel like, well, okay, so what I'm getting is that, is it still recording? Okay, yeah. I don't know if it was still recording. What I'm getting from this is that, this, it's like you have to put all of the burdens, or like all the, sorry, it's so dark out. I mean, it's getting so late tonight. I'm doing your readings. It's literally like, I don't even know, 1 a.m. But I feel like this is all about just, you're carrying such a load. That's what this Ten of Wands is about. It's like, maybe it's, whatever you're going through, or whatever the situation is, whether it's you're in your own head, like thinking, like just overthinking, or you have been in a situation of fighting with others, but you're kind of like over it. And I feel like you're ready for something new, whether this was like a new job, a new relationship, just a new fulfilling energy. It's kind of like you're done with the fighting, you're done with the constant battling, and you're ready for something new. Let's get 3 cards for clarification on this for Sagittarius. Wow, you got some really good cards. The World, Strength, and the Magician. Now it says, with the World card, it talks about spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Strength is personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. And then the Magician is magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. with this, I'm feeling like I said, you had this realization that, you know, you have the strength to kind of create and manifest what you actually want out of the situation, and what you're actually, you kind of had, you know, getting into the high priestess energy and the empress energy. It's like you're going within to figure out how to make your life, the life around you, more peaceful. How you, to make, that's what I really feel like this is all about. I feel like you guys are taking some, you've had like a situation in the past that made you come to this realization and go into this kind of hermit mode in a sense with the, I know it's not the hermit card, but with the high priestess, she very much goes inward for guidance, you know. And I feel like it's kind of like you had to maybe it's even ego death. Like maybe somebody said something. Like maybe you got into, um, you know, an argument with somebody, and they kind of called you out, and it made you realize some things. You know, I have a Sagittarius Mercury, and so I feel like a lot of times what will happen with Sagittarius and just that Sagittarius energy is that we like to think that we're a little bit of know-it-alls, because, you know, anywhere Jupiter is, that Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, it expands. So you know, we are very smart, and we have big brains, but the thing is that sometimes we come to conclusions before we get all the pieces. And you know, we can have an ego thinking that we know the situation when some we don't, you know, that doesn't always, we can, there's times that we're wrong, you know what I'm saying, and that's fine to be wrong, we're all human. But I feel like you're having some kind of realization of either your past actions or the actions that were stopping you in the past that were stopping you from success. I feel like you are leaving old behaviors in the past, um, taking time to think about, you know, how your own actions, and basically what you can do to make the environment around you more peaceful, more beautiful, more calm, for not only yourself but also for others. Um, let's also, I'm going to pull 3 cards for Sagittarius. So it's courage, prioritize, and spiritual understanding. So it says, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you to get organized and motivated, and I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So the message that I get with these cards together is that it's kind of like you know, it takes a lot to admit when you're wrong, and a lot of people don't want to do it. But the thing is that if you can't even admit when you're wrong, how do you expect to grow and do better in the future? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are kind of, it's like taking the responsibility to be like, all right, you know what, I am not always right, I was wrong, or I didn't handle this the best way I could. And you're kind of prioritizing doing better in the future, you know, doing better going forward, you know, because you understand things at a different perspective now. You're seeing things at a different perspective than you were before. So now it's kind of like you're just, you know, having this time of realization that you do have the power within you to, that's what the mission is all about. It's, you have the power within to create the life that you want. You know, you have to take control and understand that you have everything that you need to do what you want to do, and it just takes, you know, a little bit of work and magic and manifestation. Send it up, have it be brought down, as above so below. Freedom and greatness belong to those who master their day. I want to get one more card. We do not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use time more effectively. Yeah, I feel like maybe you spend a lot of time thinking this way and a lot of time in this kind of mindset, or maybe you saw things in this particular, like the way you used to for such a long time, and now it's kind of like you're waking up to just doing better, and to, you know, I didn't even talk about, you know, the King of Swords, him as well. It's like he's very he's not like the other, well, he's very much just like he sits in his knowledge, and he sits quietly, you know. Maybe it's like, do less talking, you know, because sometimes we talk a lot and just yap, and we say things that we don't think before we speak. So maybe it's like you need to embody this King of Swords of just being more of a just humbling yourself, You know, maybe you don't know everything. None of us know everything. That's fine to say, you know, but let's come to terms with it and be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's not, you know, try to act like we know everything, and everybody has their own strengths with what they know. You know, everybody knows different things about different things, and uh, does that make sense? But you know what I'm saying? It's very much like everyone has their strengths in their different fields, and then everybody has their own knowledge on different things. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be smart in one area of life. Like let's say one person knows everything about how to fix a car, and you're sitting here calling them stupid because they're not, you know, somebody who's intellectually smart or like scholarly smart. They might not be, you know, book smart, but they have a lot of talent and they know how to use, you know, their brains to do certain things. So it's kind of like that situation where it's like don't discredit. Where am I going with this? I don't know. I feel like this is getting too long at this point. I'm just going on and on and on. This is what I'm saying. I feel like this right here is a message to just shut the fuck up sometimes. Take it as, you know, you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Move on. Just learn and do better in the future. And admit when you're wrong. Come to terms with it and do better. That's all you can do. So, I feel like that's all for today, Sagittarius. Until next time, I'm probably going to be doing, well, not probably, I'm definitely going to be posting more videos throughout the week. So if anything did, you know, resonate in this video or just spoke to you, please do, you know, comment, subscribe, like this video. I know you hear it from everybody, but it really, really, really does help my channel out and helps me to grow because I definitely need to grow. I just started YouTube and any help is so greatly appreciated. So that's all for today, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later, all right? Good night. Well, if it's good night to you, it's good night to me. It's pretty late, but see you later, Sagittarius.